Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. It's been a little while since I've recorded an LP session of this. Of course, last week a couple of streams were played out, but in terms of a proper LP session, it's been about two and a half weeks. Anyway, as we left off, we actually started the main mission. I pressed the right hotkey, where we were required to capture the castle, but I wasn't ready to do that, and thus I reloaded the manual save that I did before starting this mission, and have between then and now done some things off camera. So I'll take you through exactly what I did. As you can see, first of all, Geralt is sporting some slightly different armour. Spiked greaves or spiked gauntlets, together with a few extra additions on the chest piece. Why is that, you might ask? Well, of course you should know. It's because we have finally managed to craft for ourselves the Grand Master armour. And the Grand Master armour that we have gone for is the Grand Master Wolven armour. And I've used the grey dye to basically make the whole set grey. I think the best colour is grey. I like it in grey. Makes it look like chainmail a little bit. And I just think it's a nice colour. Nice grey colour. Better than any of these bright things. So we've gone for the entire set. So we've got the Grandmaster Wolven Steel Sword with the Elation Rune Word, which gives us extra adrenaline point gain, which is good for our build because we can cast signs with adrenaline points if we have no stamina left. Same with the Silver Sword. Of course, because we've got the whole set on, we can put up to 3 different oils on our swords at any one time. The bomb bonus, maybe not quite so useful because we don't use many bombs, but extra oils is great. The chest piece, we've got the Deflection Rune Word again, helping us when we're facing that arrow fire that is so annoying. Arrows just bounce off us. And just some varying runes in the extra slots here on the gloves, the trousers and the boots. So looking pretty spiffing, I have to say, is our Mr. Geralt of Rivia. In terms of the vineyard here, as you can see, we have fully decked out armour sets. The Griffin armour set is here, superior version. Here is the Ravix of Four Horns armour with Toussaint Knight greaves and boots. And here we have the Ursine armour set, all displayed nice and proudly. And over here we have a weapon rack housing our master crafted Wolven sword set. Here I have put the famed Erendite. It's not quite centerpiece, but there you go. So that is that, and we have asked Major Domo to upgrade our little abode further with extra weapon racks, and asked him to upgrade the guest quarters and also upgrade our bed. Now apparently our herb garden should be ready. And here it is, look at this. The Corvo Bianco greenhouse. Winter cherry, Missouri basil, blue lotus flower. So these are the herbs that we require to help change our mutagen colours. Don't know if I'll be picking many of these, to be fair, but it's nice to have flowers growing in one's greenhouse. And this is the Corvo Bianco garden. Plants that I will need to create dyes. Oh. Berbercane. Begatic. Some more flowers down there. I mean, I'm just doing it for the look, really. Can't beat a nice floral arrangement in one's garden. So there we go. Corvo Bianco is coming along nicely. Just a few extra bits and bats to finish off, but it's certainly much better than it was when we took over. So there you go. And I did take care of a handful of the side quests for the Ducal Camerlengo. Not all of them. There are, I think, 5 more to do. And I had about 3 games of Gwent to practice more with my monsters deck, and I have to say, it's pretty deadly. So anyway, the theme of today's session, I should probably have told you this at the very start, is purely and simply going to be all about Gwent. So if you're not interested in Gwent, then this might not be the session for you, but the plan is to finish off our Skellige deck and then head to the tournament and have a blast. So that's going to be pretty much all we do this session. So if you're not interested in Gwent, then I am sorry. I should have told you that from the very start. But hopefully most of you will persevere. And you never know, the tournament might throw up something that's non-Gwent related.
Go up to any knight and shout, "The beast!"
But yeah. Off we tootle for a Gwent marathon.
Are wooed with ease. Every last one is free of disease.
Okay, so now I'm not sure how this works, but there's 2 separate quests. One is to obtain the basic Skellige deck, and one is to obtain the missing cards. Now we've got most of the missing cards already, but we don't have the basic deck. So I'm wondering if we've missed a trick here, and we should have got the basic deck first before collecting the missing cards from that deck. So, yeah, the quest that we have highlighted now is the basic Skellige deck. And that is there. So we're going to have to make our way that way. If we can. Because if we'd got the basic Skellige deck, we might have been able to play with the Skellige deck from the very start. Got some practice in before the tournament, you know? We kind of missed the boat, I think. Anyway.
That could only mean trouble.
We'll see what happens. So, right, apparently we need to be up there. Now, how on earth do we get up there? Ah! Here we are. Oh, now look at this for a little arrangement. Ooh, very, very plush.
Am I too late to sign up? We've 1 slot free for anyone willing to play the Skellige deck. Work doth one ennoble, sloth doth one gratify.
This is not the tournament, is it? Letter from Count Monier's brother. Talking about the tournament. A Gwent tournament using the new faction. That is the idea of a lifetime. This isn't where the tournament starts, is it? I don't want to be starting the tournament at this moment in time. Let's have a look. Meet with the tournament's organiser. Where's that? That is here. That is here. I don't want to trigger this off. This is not good. Seems to be the same location. Okay. So we've got Dante Di Brado and Count Monnier. Now one of these two will probably start the tournament, perhaps?
Face no ointment could help.
I'm going to quick save this.
I assure you, Skellige is just as strong as the other factions. It shall soon be considered canon. Of this I'm certain.
I don't know. Always been a Nilfgaard man myself. I must give it some more thought.
Geralt of Rivia. Saw a notice about a Gwent tournament.
No!
By all means, you've come to the right place. I am Count Martin Monnier, organizer-in-chief. Our tourney's more than mere diversion. We've a mission, see? To spread word of my brother's brainchild, Skellige, a new Gwent faction.
Okay, we'll go with the flow.
These new cards. Tell me something about them.
Their design embodies the Isle's spirit. The rage-filled potency, the rough, brutal beauty. Famed Skelligers, heroes of lore, berserkers and beasts, ogle us from the cards. Bran Tuirsek is the faction's leader, of course.
And the other famous Skelligers?
Hjalmar and Cerison Kreite, naturally, though not conjoined. Also Hemdall the hero, the venerable druid Ermion, the list goes on.
New deck? Where'd you get the idea? I mean, why bother?
All Beauclair knows me as a great lover and promoter of Gwent. My brother, dead for some time now, was known to be the same. We shared another great passion, travel. Spent a great many years at sea in our youth, marking out our territory in multiple corners of the world. Yet the one that truly grabbed us by the stones were the Skellige Isles. The stormy sea, consumed by a fever, a suicidal awe, dashing itself against somber cliffs. That is the image I retain. It, and others like it, inspired my brother to devise the new faction.
Well, I'm with it. I'm with him on that one. Certainly do like the Skellige Isles myself. Now this is, again, look, I want to sign up to take part in the tournament. I don't want to take part in the tournament just yet. I'm unsure as to, I'm unsure about this. Can I not leave? I can't leave the conversation, unfortunately. Or can I? No? No.
The tournament. Where do I sign up to play?
Right here with me. I've one slot open, but there's a condition. You must use cards of the Skellige faction. You see, I've already asked a great many seasoned players to do the same. Alas, all fear novelties, disdain process, care too much for the climax, for winning. So they insist on playing with their tried and true decks.
Long story short, you need a sucker who will risk it. Take a stab at proving Skellige's no worse than the established decks. Best way to do that'd be to win this tournament using your brother's cards.
We understand one another perfectly, I see. Behold this trophy, standing stiff and strong. It could be yours if you win.
Not bad.
Yes.
Could look great in my house. On the sideboard, maybe.
Okay, not just yet though.
Thanks for the offer, but not really in the mood to play.
A shame. Though mood has little to do with a real man's performance. The tourney's yet to begin, so should you change your mind, you know where to find me. And in a bid to coax you into reconsidering, I shall give you the cards for a core Skellige deck. The rest I keep for myself, for I too intend to play as Skellige.
Thanks. So long.
Okay, so he's given us the core cards. That's exactly what we were coming here for. So now we just need to collect all the missing cards. There's only 5 more games to play. I intend to play them all now on camera. So I have been playing with monsters, but we'll just have a look at if we can start to organise our Skellige deck into something meaningful here. Ooh, a 12-point Olaf card. Wow. Oh, there's so many. You know what? I think I'll just get all the cards first and then I'll construct the deck before the tournament. Might be the best thing to do. But I'm wondering if I should actually start playing with the Skellige deck now to get some practice in. I don't think Dandelion will be as useful in this deck, to be quite honest with you. Right, you got Clan Drummond Shield Maiden times 2. Clan on Crate Warrior times 3. Go for 3 of them. Blue Boy Lugos. Go on then. Madman Lugos. They don't really have any other powers. Burner Bran is a medic. Clan Drummond Shield Maiden. A Berserker. £12-pointer. Okie dokie. Right, so there's quite a few. 3 of them, 2 of them, they can dual bond. 6 points and 6 points. They don't do anything else though, so another Clan Drummond there. That's 1, 2, 3. Burner's a medic. Can probably afford to get rid of these 2 for now. They don't really do anything. They don't really interact with anybody. So that's reasonable. And the mysterious elf. Let's go to the ranged abilities. Hjalmar, Ermion, Clan Drummond Pirate with a Scorch ability. Pretty useful. Get rid of that one. A muster ability. Olaf. Berserkers are very good. 3 of them. That's a muster card. 2 of them. Yennefer is a medic. That will interact with the Berserkers. Okay, that seems to work. Siege, Gaunter O'Dim. The War Longship's got tight bonds, so we'll go for those 3. 29 cards. Hey. Skellige Storm cards. That affects rear and middle. A couple of decoys, Commander's Horns, Scorch. I think that's actually a deck we could play with, really. Unit card strength 154 with some abilities, can definitely be more powerful than that with the Berserk abilities. More strength than that deck, not quite as much as that. This is a very good deck. I've been playing with it recently and it's absolutely immense. But yeah, okay. We're gonna find ourselves a match now. I might play with a Skellige deck for the first round, see how it goes.
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake. Welcome to the pheasantry.
Let's go. We'll give it a blast. Our first game with the Skellige deck.
I know you're busy, but round of Gwent?
Or should I wait?
Yes, our sweet shining sun.
Do I have a choice? I've got King Bran. Units only lose half their strength in bad weather. Kraken Crate. Shuffle all cards from each player's graveyard back into their decks. I'll stick with that one. I don't know how this works, but I'll stick with it. Go on then. First game. Let's just have a bit of a test. Playing against monsters. Oh god, this is going to be potentially painful. Right, decoy. Probably not as useful against monsters because we don't really have... they don't have many spies. Although we could use our medic twice with this, so I might keep it. I think it's... got the... that one, that's a good card. Only one Clan Drum and Shield Maiden, the Berserk card. This could develop into something. Could develop. Right, we'll work with it, we'll see what happens. Get some extra cards to start with. How do I want to play this? Suppose until you get the full deck, you're a bit hamstrung, really, but... So I need a Mardroom card to transform these into a bear. 12-pointer. I mean, look at that. Right, I think we'll go for the old Battle Horn, and then we'll pass. He's already passed. He knows he can't beat that score. We can decoy. Well, we could decoy a card back, but we could medic it out in the next turn. Medic 2 cards out anyway, so we'll keep that. We win the round. What's our... Still can't remember what we get, what Skellige get for winning a round. Anyway, we're going first, so... I'm going to put him on the front row. Oh, why did he go there? Just put him on the front row. Never mind. This is where Biting Frost would come in handy. How many have we got in there? Right, I'm going to try this. I don't know what it does properly, but I'm going to try using the leader card. Shuffles all cards from the graveyard back into the decks. Actually, that could be bad for me, couldn't it? Because I need my graveyard cards to use my medic. Just try it, see what it does. Does it actually just put them back in the graveyard? It does actually just put them back in the graveyard, right, okay. Which is a good thing if he's got a load of medics and a graveyard full of spies or something like that. That would be a very handy thing to do, but... Okay. I can still use my medic in the next round, perhaps, to bring this back out. I think I might be passing this round. So just try and force his hand a little bit further if we can. This 2 points not going to be much use to us in the next round, so we'll just hopefully get him to pass another muster ability card into his. There we go. Get him to waste those on this round. Keep my clear weather just in case. But yeah, I think it's time to pass this round. Ah! So my ability is when I lose a turn, or lose a round, looks like I get 2 cards put from my discard pile onto the deck, which is fine. Pretty nice. And we should have this one fairly easily. Oh, it's got... Oh, I didn't realise that. I didn't realise actually these... Scotch off your own card. Like a... Okay. Worth bearing in mind. That's why it's good to have these practice games before the tournament. I'm just going to check something. Because like Villain Trettenmirth, right? I don't think he's in this deck. Or is he? He is. That is actually a different type of Scorch. That is destroys your enemy's strongest close combat unit. Whereas what I've just used... How do I get out of this? This here is actually a proper Scorch. Just like a regular Scorch. Not enemy cards, but all cards. Okay. Anyway, did we get a card for winning that? Oops, sorry. Dreg Bon Du. Yeah, naturally, it's, you know, when you win a Gwent game, you've got to stand on the bar and do a dance. Did you know that? It's the Northern Realms. What's the word? Custom. Northern Realms custom. You win on a game of Gwent, you get up on the nearest bar and do a wee dance. Right, on to the second game. Who shall fall next? You, sir. I have no idea who you are, but I know you play Gwent, and that's good enough for me.
The best armor around! That is what I forge! So sorry.
Yes, you will be sorry. I'm not here to buy, I'm here to play.
Up for a round of Gwent?
Right, I suppose we'll stick with it. You did well, we're saying relatively well in the first game. Now, what was that card that I got? Let's have a wee look. Oh, the Mardrome card. I need those. But special card limit is reached. I need these to go with my Berserkers. Special cards then. I need to get rid of some special cards. Okay. I'll get rid of the Scorch just because we've got a Scorch on our... on one of our cards. And I'll probably get rid of a Decoy because they're not quite as handy for this deck. There we go. I think that'll do. I think so. Or maybe get rid of a Skellige Storm, because we do have a medic which we can decoy out, and we could face opponents that have spies. I'm regretting that now. I'll put a decoy back in, but get rid of one of these. Yeah. Right. And we got another character, didn't we? Let's have a look. He was called... Was he Holgar? No. Uldulric, Svandriga, Drake Bondu. He is similar to Dandelion, but he's for the middle row. So if I put him in the middle row, I could probably get rid of a Commander Horn actually, because I've got Dandelion and I've got that one now, so get rid of a Commander Horn, and then I can probably put back in my second Skellige Storm. There we go. A little bit of tinkering and tweaking. See how that goes. Playing Northern Realms. My original and most illustrious deck. Right, clear weather, Skellige Storm. Don't need don't need 3 of them really, so we're gonna switch him out and switch that one out. And see how it goes. Right, I'll start with a 15-point special card to get the ball rolling. Right, so Skellige Storm hits the middle and the back row. So if I try and just use front row cards for this row, we might be able to unleash a Skellige Storm upon our opponent. Should we so wish to do so. In fact, before doing that, we don't have a decoy this round. The one time we don't get a decoy. I did put 2 in there though. He can clear weather effects with his fall test, so this strategy might not be quite so good. It'll force him to waste a card. That's a muster. Try and play that in the next round if we're going to play this round. I don't have a Mardrome just yet, but I might get it if we lose a round. No, because we get two cards from our discard pile. As you can see, I'm struggling with the strategies here. This is where I'm going to struggle, when he's got a distinct advantage with the cards, with the spies, and I don't have a means to counter them. Although in the next round I can medic out a spy with the Yennefer, so that should help me. I'm going to take a chance here and pass. I'll use that and pass. That means he's going to have to use his hero card, use his full test card, and then have to bring out some more cards to try and win this round. In fact, he might not try and win this round. He might just pass. He has just passed. That's fine. My turn. Right. What do I get? If I pass this round and lose this round straight away, do I get a random 2 cards out of here into my deck? Because if I do, I've got a chance of actually getting a spy card in there without actually using Yennefer, and use Yennefer in the next round. Okay. Let me think. I think automatically passing here might not be a bad call. I'm going to try it. As I say, it's all about playing this new strategy, trying these new things out. Because he'll put a card down and beat me. So that's fine. He wins the round. He gets a card for winning anyway, of course. And we should get 2 cards, I think. Oh, right, that didn't work as intended. Okay. I'm gonna have to read up on that ability. It didn't work as I planned. Anyway, let's move on. Not in a bad position. Muster our Mr. Gauntro Dim Darkness cards. That's fine. These are gonna well, they're gonna muster, but we're got two of them on the board, unfortunately. He's gonna double the row there. I'm just going to use my leader card at this point just to pass the turn over. Can I use my leader card now? I don't think I can. Because there's no cards to shuffle. Can't shuffle those back in. Or maybe you can't use it in the last round, I don't know. But I haven't used it already, have I? No? Okay. There you go, he's going to use his full test ability to clear the weather, that's fine. Okay. Kinda struggling here, boys and girls, kinda struggling. Kinda struggling. I'll take that. It's wasted one of his scorches, which is great for me. Oh, I didn't see that. I thought that was a middle line bard. It's actually a rear line bard. Bugger. Misread that one. Misread it completely. Okay. Oh no. Doesn't really change much, does it? If I take that off, he gets more points than me anyway. Yeah, much more points. Okay. Defeat.